Under his belt, a Kora Award, a Channel O Award, a Nigerian Achievement Award, and a Metro FM Award. He has been living and working in South Africa for over a decade and has become one of jazz music's household names and loved performers. That is a Nigerian-born singer, producer, and guitarist Kunle Ayo, who is in studio to pay us a festive season visit and bless us with these remarkable sounds. Kunle, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you very much.
How would you describe 2014 for you? How's it been?
Well, very hectic year. I shot a DVD in London earlier in the year. It's coming out next year. I produced a few artists, quite a number of collaborations, interesting projects that I'm looking at doing, but very hectic.
Yeah.
Structurally, we're trying to put a whole lot of things in place. I'm going in partnership with a few reasonable, very great men. And I'm looking forward to all of that,
In terms of jazz appreciation, how's it been 2014 South Africa was?
I think it's not been the way it's been over the years. When I came here in 2002, jazz appreciation was high. I think people are moving away. Structurally also in the industry, things are changing. People are not buying CDs as much as there's a lot of downloads. Are jazz artists doing enough videos? Because you have to do a lot of videos. And do we do videos? No, I don't think so. So I think that people don't see enough of jazz artists the way that they see hip hop and R&B and soul and all of that. So I guess that jazz appreciation has dwindled a little bit, and I think we just need to look at how then do we market and package ourselves so that people then begin to hear the sounds and appreciate it. After the performance, somebody said, "Wow, there's a nice song to drive to." Where will they hear it? Is radio playing jazz like they used to? I don't think so.
Art venues like the Orbit, though, sort of assisting in that regard?
Definitely. Orbit is one of those great venues that are helping to bring, jazz appreciation to the fore. People go there and listen to great guys. But Orbit is only one out of, you know what I mean? How many artists can they book in a year? And how many times can you go back there? You know what I mean? As an artist. So if I play there in January, when next can I come there? What happens in between that? You know what I mean? So things are changing. Things are, so we have to just find a way to make it work for us as jazz artists. Now,
you've spoken about the DVD. How was that?
Fantastic.
How soon? You said next year we'll see it, but which process are you at now?
They just sent me the first cut. I liked it. Send it back for them to change a little bit of this and that. We're just trying to see how can we bring what we know, what we've done over the last 10 years to the people in other regions. We're going to do our DVD here. We're going to do a DVD in Nigeria. We're going to be going around and just trying to, get the people into what we are doing and just marketing the concept of African jazz. That's what I do, contemporary smooth African jazz. Yeah.
How was that though, London recording a DVD?
Fantastic. It was great. I love playing to the people. I'm not just an artist who plays there and I'm singing and I'm dancing and all, but I get involved with the people. So I think what the people of London were able to see is, okay, so music can be appreciated like this. Artists can come out to them and give them a feel of what the music is about, and I really enjoyed it. It was really nice.
All right, so talk to us. What's on your plate now at the moment? We're getting into the December break. What gigs have you got lined up?
Well, I've been in the studio mostly part of the year. I just released Simply Abidana just released our album, which I produced. Couple of other projects that are coming out in the next year. About gigs is been very quiet on my side. It's been more making music and creating and doing all of that. But next year definitely we're coming out because my album is coming out. A few other artists are coming out. We're gonna come back and let people know about the albums and all that.
Does it sort of working on somebody else's album push you to push yourself a bit more?
It does, definitely. When it's like a hairdresser. When you do somebody's hair, you're like, okay, wow, it's quite nice. Now you can imagine somebody doing it for you or doing it for yourself, like, okay, I learned about this, that in there, so you want to bring all of that into my project. And I've realized that music is changing and we want to try and evolve with it. I don't want to just do what I've done for the last 10 years. I want to create new guys, bring them on board and try new sounds and see what's going on. How can we fuse house? And it's happening already. Yeah. I just want to see how Kunle Ayo sound can be fused into that house groove and all of that. So yeah, it's exciting.
All right, Kunle, thank you so much for talking to us. 2 more performances from him. name. Kunle Ayo is one of South Africa's leading jazz performers and a recording artist who, with over 6 recordings under his name. More from him a little later on the program. If you haven't heard any of his music, you have to see him perform live here on Morning Live. So let's, before we take another break, let's go back to Sir Marshall.